as you stand there trying to clear your ears because the pressure down here is a little weird, the gold dragonborn next to you says, "Oh, pinch your nose and then blow really, really, really hard, and it'll help your ears pop. It's something I learned from flying, and I think going underwater real deep does the same thing, though I don't know why. I think it's a pressure thing, but I don't know why going high and going low does the same thing. But it works, that's all that really matters." And hello everyone and welcome back to Orkira Plays Baldur's Gate 3. It's been a couple of weeks, but I've been gone for a couple of weeks. Admittedly, I was only gone for about 10 days. It just so happened that because the 10 days worked out that I was gone for 2 of those Sundays, that I was gone for a couple of Sundays, and so no Orkira Plays Baldur's Gate 3. But we are back! Yay! And so here we are, back in the well, no, we're not in the Iron Throne. We're in the sub that was over the Iron Throne. Last time we were here, we went through saving Wyll's dad twice, because despite the fact that I have 10 people in my party, I did raise the difficulty level, but despite the fact that I have a ridiculous amount of people in my party, we did still lose a couple people that I really, really wanted to save, and so we did it again. But this time, I think we didn't get everybody, but we got almost everybody. We got a couple of the named people who were real important. We got our mind flayer friend over there. We've got there is a gnome that we really needed to save. I think that was Abella. And of course, Duke Alder Ravengard. Yes, that's right. Wyll's dad. Supreme Marshal of the Flaming Fist. So this week, we're probably going to have a slightly shorter episode. Not just because we're back from being gone for a little while, but also because I think what we're doing today is kind of just catching up on a lot of stuff. There's a lot of people we got to talk to. We got to get back to the surface. Wyll's got to reconnect with his dad, which is, of course, going to be a whole thing. I'm sure Mizora is going to be pissed, and you know what? That's going to be fun. Yeah, and then we got to set up, we have to decide whether we're going to go after a quest that we kind of already have, that Ravengard is going to kind of tell us to go on again, or if we're going to go save the Iron Hand Gnomes. We have to kind of come to that decision. But first, if you are joining us for the first time, because it's been a little while, let me remind you of the rules. Spoilers are allowed, because I have played through this game. Although we're reaching a point of the game and where, I don't remember everything. But because I've played through this game, it's been out for a while, others have played through this game, this specific stream, spoilers are allowed. I will ask chat for help. Chat is allowed to just yell out suggestions. I am allowed to ignore those suggestions because I am playing a very specific character and that character might not take those suggestions. Everybody has to be graceful if I don't take those suggestions. You know, that kind of thing. Also, remember, you're only allowed to do spoilers in this stream. No going to other people's streams and being like, but Lauren let me spoil. And then, no. This stream only. Go to other people's streams and be real cautious, because I think I'm the exception to the rule here. Also, remember to drink water, have a snack, and be nice. Really remember to be nice. Absolutely remember to be nice. It's been rough. It's been rough. Okay, anyway. We gotta get to the surface. But before we get to the surface, let's talk to a couple people. First, let's talk to our friend over here. Oh, hi.
Your world's air. I never imagined missing its feeling on my skin. Curious.
Well, we're not there yet.
I owe you a great debt, son child. One I shall repay. When I return to the surface, I will alert my colleagues at the Society. Find me there, and I will offer you what aid I can against this evil.
And I wish I could do that. Also, Of all the names people have called me, Sunchild is... I kind of like that. That's actually kind of cool. I'll take that, yeah. All right, let's go down the line here.
It's over, right? There's not more cutting. Thank God.
I mean, not unless you want, but I'm pretty sure that you don't want. Okay, that was... I hope you're okay.
Still hurts. But thank you.
Do you need healing? Is everybody okay? Everybody's not okay.
I can't thank you enough. I was certain that place was to be my cold, wet tomb. There were so many of us scattered through that place. To save so many it was brilliant. Just brilliant. We were kept hostage to control our families and the Steel Watch Foundry. To keep them building Gortash's death machines. Please. They need to know what happened here. They have no reason to obey Gortash anymore. If they rebel, it'll put a dent in Gortash's steel might.
I mean, that sounds awesome to me. Yep.
Gond smiles on me this day. Thank you.
I like how everybody's like, huh, huh. And this person is... Oh, wait, they've moved. Okay. They were just sitting so prim and proper. Like, yes, I know we've just come out of a horrible underwater torture prison, but that doesn't mean I can't sit all ladylike.
Bloody hells. I was a goner for sure. Thank you.
I have a feeling most of these are just going to be...
It's free. Free.
I mean, we do still have to get to the surface, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Featherweight Falson will be back in the ring in no time. Once my daughter Claw is freed.
Did we miss?
What they were doing with us was horrid. Thank you for saving me.
I mean, I wish we could have saved everybody, but we got a lot.
Listen, lass. Only a special sort could have done what you did. Thank you.
Okay. And now, let's talk to the Duke.
I'll get to your camp. We'll talk there.
Okay. Well, that's... You know what? I respect that. I respect the... Hey. What's a random metal crate? You know what? I don't want to know. Don't want to know. This isn't my ship. This is not my circus, not my monkeys.
Stayed interesting.
How do we... No, that's Jahira. How do I drive this thing again? I mean, I'm assuming... Right?
Let's see what this does.
I mean, hopefully it's a ladder that leads us out of here and not back into just... There we go.
Over. It's finally over. We're safe.
These boots have seen everything.
It's just everybody marching on out. Where's... Oh, there's this guy. All right, I guess we should have a talk with him.
Woo! What a ride! I won't forget it anytime soon. And Cap neither. I might have underestimated you before. Won't do that again. Thanks for the adventure.
Well, that was pleasant. It's not often you get thanked just for an adventure. Oh, you know...
Submersible's broken. Can't seem to turn it on.
Oh... Poopy. Okay. Hold on a second. I made a tactical mistake. Come on, Jahira. And Karlak and everybody. Up you go. There we go. Now...
No one stopped me yet.
There we go. I forgot everybody wasn't in the group. Oh, okay. Journal. We finally arrived in Baldur's Gate to face the Elder... Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Despite Gortash's warning, we docked at the Iron Throne. True to his word, Gortat triggered a mechanism that activated the destruction. The bargain is no more. Guess what? Yeah. Grateful for saving us. He will stand by our side in the final battle. Okay. Yeah. The Iron Throne hostages were saved. We saved assets, go to the Steel Watch Foundry and liberate their families. That's, yep. We skipped the Iron Throne. We should find the Mind Flayer once we return to the Society of Brilliance Lodge. We should definitely go do that. We discovered the book about the dragon. Yep, we got to do the whole dragon thing. All right, let's go back to camp. Partially so that we can have our awkward conversation between family members, and partially because, ow. Camp. And camp. Let's do this. Campsite, as in...
With haste.
Alright, where's... Well, that's Mizora. Wyll is over here. 'Cause I want to talk to them first before I rub it in... Before I rub it in Mizora's face.
First you cleave my heart in twain, now you shatter it to pieces. My son, a monster. Twisted beyond recognition. To think my blood flows through those veins. Is this my fate? To be freed from Gortash's hell, only to be trapped in yours?
It isn't what you think. It never was.
You turned your back on me, on your city, to chase the she-devil and her power. She stinks up the place even now. It is exactly what I think.
You know, everybody likes to just make assumptions immediately upon seeing horns. And as someone with horns, I resent that. His soul will save yours. He had no choice. Will devote his life to protecting the coast, use his power wisely, and begin to think we should have left you drown. I mean, this feels like the right thing to do, but Orkira hates using this parasite, so we're going to start here. I mean, he didn't sacrifice his soul, though, actually. Yeah.
Ravenguard's tadpole clenches.
You know what?
As your memories and wills flow into him.
My tears wounds. I'm in your mind.
The Grand Duke sees Mizora and her infernal sisters. He sees the agony in Will's face as an impossible choice is set before him.
No. My son.
The past becomes present, and Will's thoughts are laid bare. Ravenguard sees Wyll partnering with Mizora to defeat Tiamat's cultists before they could lay siege to Baldur's Gate.
See?
And he sees everything beyond. The Nautiloid journey, the perilous path to Moonrise, the astral prism, and the Emperor within.
Well,
Everything I did for Baldur's Gate.
Whoops. Wings.
I did for you.
I gotta admit, I hate using that thing, but it's way easier to do that than it is to try to, like, talk our way through an entire backstory. Faithful to Baldur's Gate's time for you made up. We got a city to save. You feel like a real bastard right now. I mean, yeah.
my son. You sold your soul to save Baldur's Gate, and I cast you out for it. You gave yourself to the Hell's eternal fires so I might walk free. By the gods. Can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. You wanted to protect the city. I only ever wanted the same.
You are a better man than most, and a better son than I deserve. I'll yet make amends, but... My duty is first and foremost to the city and its people. There's something I must ask of you.
Of course. Of course. You can't just be like, you're a good son. Thanks. Let's talk. I haven't seen you in years. So you've been the Blade of Frontiers. I hear you've been, doing good. You've been doing the Robin Hood thing out there. That's been great. I've been wrong about everything. Nope, gotta go right to, oh, hey, so I've been wrong about things. By the way, can you go save my city again? Sure, go on.
Before I was captured, I was on a mission. Returning from Elturel, I discovered the plans of the Absolutists. I immediately realized the city couldn't defend itself against such an army. I didn't despair, because the city has a secret guardian, a worm that sleeps beneath. He can be called upon in times of great need. This is such a time.
Oh, dragon, really?
You've been trained in the ways of the great champions and proven to be one of them. The worm will answer your call.
I mean...
You must seek him out.
I mean, really? We've got Lizelle, and she can go bring a bunch of dragons. And that's enough dragon for me. Yeah. Yeah, waking a dragon. You know what? Oh, I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. You know what? Yes.
This is no ordinary dragon.
Oh, really?
The worm goes by many names. Ansur, the Waiting Storm, the Heart of the Gate.
Great names doesn't help.
He promised Baldur he'd protect the city if ever its existence was threatened. But just the once.
It seems like a weird qualifier.
Then, the city has faced countless threats, but we always overcame. There was never a need to call on the worm. Until now. The Absolute is the greatest threat Baldur's Gate ever faced. The worm must be awakened, and the task falls to you. Take this. The Legend of Ansur.
Did I already have this?
An ancient epic. Ill-remembered. Dismissed as a mere tale. Let it set the path before you.
Didn't what's-her-face already give this to me when she attacked me in the middle of the city? It was just like, you let Ravengard die! And then didn't we already have this? But that's okay. Yeah. Does anyone else find it ironic that we're dealing with worms in our head and now we gotta go get a worm under the city? I know they're not spelled the same, but I still find it... Okay. Wouldn't you rather wake the dragon yourself? Your faith in Wyll is well-founded. We'll seek the worm. Wyll, what do you make of this, please? You're staking the city's future on a fairy tale. Let the dragon sleep. We'll deal with the Absolute on our own terms. I mean, yeah, well, yeah, I guess that's probably where she'd go.
Baldur's Gate stands on the brink of the abyss. My father was clear. We awaken the worm and take back the city.
I think that's exactly the way I went with this the first time.
You are more valorous than Baldur himself. May the city know the truth of my only son. Pride of Ravengard. Pride of Baldur's Gate.
I'm still pissed at him. I'm still... Everyone is so friggin' quick to just shit on Wyll and then has to be convinced. Like, hardcore convinced.
The Absolute's voice is gone, but I still hear its echoes. Reflections of reflections.
Council of Floric will be relieved to hear that you're alright. Yeah.
Hells, Floric. While the Absolute commanded my mind, I condemned her to death and confined her in Worm's Rock prison. She stood by me even as the Hell's fires lapped at my feet. You must free her.
Good news. She's already free.
Tremendous news. She proves as loyal to you as she is to me. I couldn't bear it if she died by my command. May the Triad guide her steps.
How'd you get captured?
I was returning from Elturel. My traveling party stopped at an inn, Joaquin's Rest,
to lay our heads.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't the heat that woke me. It was the scent. Cultists had set fire to the place. I don't remember being taken. Just the smoke burning my throat before I fell. I awoke in Moonrise Towers, inside one of those damnable pods. The rest, well, the rest goes without saying.
What was your business in Elturel? Yeah, let's. So, yeah. On Friday, I've got a dragonborn who knows exactly what happened in Elturel.
A complicated one. I went to greet Elturel's High Overseer, only for the Archdevil Zariel to drag the city into the hells. I've been touched by Avernus, been a plaything for demons. A tale for other places. Other days.
Hey, so I read your book, and you know, it's a read. It's definitely a read. What do you think of it?
It is no legend. Ansur does sleep beneath the rock and will come to the city's aid when it is in need. He is oath-bound to do so.
All right, you say so. Sure. Let's go talk to Wyll. Yeah.
Always at your side.
We'll finish what my father couldn't. We'll awaken Ansur, the heart of the gate. O Baldurin, founder due veneration. His guardian dragon Ansur, tremendous in worth.
Sure, we did this.
A savior below, our eternal elation.
I'm positive we did this exact thing when we talked to the person who was it Floric who attacked us. This is why I got confused about what we hadn't done. How about a translation? I don't speak. I can't believe you're taking this dragon poet. Yeah, what do you make of it?
It's not just a tale. It's a history. Consider this. To Wormway 'neath prison's deepest level. That must mean Worm's rock prison. That's where we'll find the entrance to this Wormway. Then this. With the shock of a true hero's spark flickers, the torches alight, and Worm's eye shall awake a glitter. To open the way, we'll need to spark torches. This dragon Ansur was Baldurin's ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the Dead Three's chosen raised the city.
You know, all right, fine. If you want to go wake a dragon, sure. So, reunited with your father, how does it feel?
It's complicated. There's the joy of reconciliation, the relief of forgiveness, and the anxiety of new expectation.
Right?
It's a flurry of emotion. I'm not sure how to make sense of it.
Right? Seconds after he's like, oh yeah, I was totally wrong about you being an awful person and this close to disowning you. Oh, I was wrong. You're actually cool. Now go do this thing. The relief, finally father knows the truth, focus on expectations, it's powerful. Yeah, she'd go with focus on the joy.
Joy. To my father, I was only ever a boy. Incredible that he can see the man I became. Once all this is ended, once we've crushed the brain and freed the people, I could once more call Baldur's Gate home. Whether I return there, well, only time will tell.
Okay. I guess that ends that. All right. Hi, Scratch. So I have a feeling everybody's probably going to have something to say about this.
Oakfather preserve you.
Or I could be very, very wrong.
The cub speaks.
I'm very, very wrong. Okay. You know what though? I do want to go talk to this person. this creature right here. Let's.
I bet you're pleased with yourself.
Yes, I am.
Saving Ravengard and making a fool out of me in a single swoop.
Yes.
Go on. Do your gloating. You've earned it.
Damn right I did. My father is safe and my chains are broken.
It's a trick. It's got to be a bargain's a bargain, right? I'm just relieved the Grand Duke Ravengard's all right. He's such a loser. Broke a contract, got nothing out of it. Okay, we're going to go with 2. We're going to go with 2. However, I have to say, Orkira is such... She would never actually gloat. And part of it is because she'd be so bad at it that, yes, that is how she would do it. You're such a loser. Really? That's how she's going to gloat? Like a 3rd grader?
Yes, celebrate your fortunes. But remember that they are lost as quickly as they are gained. For now, you've tipped the scales in your favor. But all it takes is a whisper for me to tip them back.
Ooh. Oh, God. You know what? Sure. Yeah, dude, I am so bad at this. We are so bad at this. You know what? I'm going to take a long rest after this. Let's do this. Do I do this again? You know what? One more time. One more time. Simply because I spent a spell slot. Yeah, I'm curious.
Ravengard will fall. I will strike when the Duke has the most to lose. And I have the most to gain.
Yeah. This is, yeah.
Clause A, Section 2. Should Soul Holder choose to abandon his patron, he is freed from his duty. His father, Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard, will be thus fated to die by an enemy's hand. A sealed pact is mightier than even Asmodeus's ruby rod. Do you think by merely saving a duke that you were ripping it through? You're such a witless little thing. Laugh in the face of the Archduchess Zariel, and she only laughs back. By all means, struggle and seethe when I come for Zariel's prize. Play the hero. Put up a fight. But don't forget who signed away his own father's life when Ravengard's finally bled.
Yeah, I want you gone.
I'm afraid that's not an option. I'm quite stubborn, you see. Take a swing or a stab if you want, but I'll just slip away for a breather. One of the perks of being a half-devil, of course.
I wonder if I could just attack her. Also, where the hell is she going? Oh, yeah, she goes and just, like, admires herself in the mirror, doesn't she? Whoops. Yeah, she just is like, oh, look at me, I'm a pretty little thing, aren't I? Yeah, whatever. Garlic, you got anything to say?
Darling?
Okay. All right. I think we take a long rest, and I think we go talk to what's his face? Oh, first I gotta Oh, geez, it's been so long. It's been so long since I've done this. All right, I gotta make it so that what is it? I've got to do the thing in where we no longer are at the number of... Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's all spells. Where's the thing?
Better not be cursed.
I think I have to end the day first. That's what it is. Okay, I gotta end the day and see what happens. Yes. That's fine. That's fine. I don't need fox cutting anymore. Okay. Is there anyone who wants to talk? Hey, imp in my head. Welcome on in. We're just finishing up the day after reconciling everybody. Oh, the Duke is still here. Okay. I was about to say, did he finally leave?
Still breathing.
By finally, I mean,
everything.
like, did he go, like...
The Absolute's voice is gone, but I still hear its echoes.
Yeah. You hear its echoes. Glad to see the return of bad decisions only adventurers can make, right? Yeah, it's that time. I don't think...
Wish I had a bag of holding.
No, you don't.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have...
Okay. I don't think anyone wants to speak with us, so let's go ahead and we're gonna end the day. Everyone's gonna get a long rest, and then we'll start in the morning with talking to the mind flayer, whose name I always have a hard time pronouncing. Although who knows, maybe we'll have a long rest and stuff will happen. You never know. Let's see, do we get the long rest? I'm never sure. You can never quite be sure. Okay. Oh, hi, Astarion. You're just hanging out here?
What can I do for you, my friend?
I was just curious about why you were hanging out right here. Okay. So now we gotta do the thing where we invite everybody back into the party. Because... yes. All right, everybody, there's going to be some flashing. Be aware. Because I have to do the thing. Yep. Thank you. Okay. So now we're going to... No, we don't want to install. We're going to apply the new limit. Yes. So does the modding increase the camp supplies used from 40 to 80? You know, I don't know. I've never actually looked, but we have so many camp supplies. There are so many camp supplies. Oh, and look, more camp supplies. Send to camp. Send to camp. No, not add to wares. Send to camp. Send to camp. Send to camp. That's cultivation. Haggis. Absolutely send some to camp. Arcane cultivation. You were supposed to go in the pouch. Go in the pouch. How did I get so? Yep, that one. That's the underwear. Yep. We're good. Okay. Did I want to take anything else? I don't think there was anything else I wanted to take. Okay. In case you forgot, since it's been so long, to look out for the little chest that appears when you do Hero's Feast. Thank you. Yes, when we get outside, do the Hero's Feast. And yes. Okay. We're going to talk to the guy, the mind flayer at the Society of Stuff. I don't think that's going to require anyone in specific. So yeah, let's just get everybody back into the party. So I need a Gale.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Join me.
With...
And we need a Lizelle. Hi, Withers.
Voss stands at the ready. All that remains is to return to the astral prism and break Orpheus free. How we get in remains to be seen.
Yep, yep, that's on the list. Trust me. It
is done.
It's on the list. Okay, and then we gotta grab... We're not grabbing Raven Guard, but we will grab... Do we have Shadowheart? Nope, we need Shadowheart.
I wasn't expecting it.
Join me! Right. Wyll is already in the party. We need Halsin.
Oakfather preserve you.
Hi, Halsin.
Then you'll have me.
Yep, and Jahira.
The cub speaks.
I do, join me.
As you wish.
That's some Elden Ring gear, dang. Where'd Lizelle get that armor? What armor does she have? Oh god, I gotta remember how to I've forgotten how to play this game. It's only been 2 weeks. What is she wearing? Oh, yeah, this is the Helldusk armor. I mean, yeah, it would make sense. Well, armor from hell would be something very Elden Ringish. Hi, Minsk.
You will grow to like Jahira's incense in time. Like chewing herbs and soap, yes?
Why would I have cilantro? Follow me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Gale, put on your mage armor. Yep. Do you have... Whoops. Alright, who currently has Hero's Feast? I've forgotten who I gave it to because I moved stuff around. Okay, you do not have it, so I think Jaheira must have it.
Whatever it takes.
I usually give it to Jaheira, but I moved it around because I made that mistake the once. Nope, Jaheira does not have it. We can also move around people's stuff a little bit if we need to. You and you. All right, Jaheira's got Hero's Feast. Wyll, I need you to put on your armor. Wonk. Not Orkira? No, I save Orkira's. So I usually give it to Jaheira because Jaheira has other options. As a druid, Jaheira has 3 billion other options. So her using up her 6th level spell slot is not as much of a big deal because she can wild shape and she's got swords and she's got spells. So I try to save Orkira and Shadowheart's 6th level spell slot for heal. I haven't actually gone over her spell book in a while. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I try to give. I think I gave it to Orkira because we had that whoopsie. So yeah, I try to save it for heal or harm. We haven't needed Greater Restoration in a while, but you never know. You never know. I don't know if I'm going to need freedom of movement again. Yeah. I don't know what we're going to need next. But for the moment, I think that's everybody. I'm not going to be too concerned about buffing everybody up because we might go do Ansor. We might go do the Steel Watch. I haven't decided yet. But what we're definitely going to do is go talk to... I don't know where the Society of Creative Acronism. It's not this. No, it's not them. Wherever Asa, what is his name? Okay, where? Graveyard, Hellsong Tower. I need to find. Blushing Mermaid. What's you? Nope. There we go. Society of Brilliance. That's where we're going. That was not what I wanted to do. I'm actually not too far, but you know what? If we go here, we'll be even closer. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna Hero's Feast, and we're gonna pick up the chest, and then we're gonna save. Hi, Jaheira. I need you to make us stuffed. Yeah, I love that spell so much. There's the chest. Thank you for pointing that out again. I just totally...
What do you mean? What else is
Those
down there?
clanking great steel watchers. Bloody hate
I don't
them.
know.
No matter what the man
Magic,
says.
innit?
Okay. And then we're gonna take all this and come on, all you, and we're gonna send you to camp. And then, all right.
Is all I'm saying.
We just gotta go south, right? Yeah, we just gotta go straight south. All right. This should be easy. This should be easy. This should be easy. This should be very easy. Isn't this going in here? Nope, that's not an in here. You know what? It should be easy, except I can never, maybe here?
Can't give up now.
I'm not giving up. I just have a bad sense of direction. The lodge. Alright. Do I see my tentacle friend?
I'm compiling a translation dictionary so warring species of the Underdark can understand each other. It's an essential step forward.
I mean, yeah, being able to understand each other could hopefully help. Oh.
Well met. I am the Society's leading expert on myconid spore telepathy. But I've had to delay my experiments. Run out of spores, you see. Oh, I miss them, those myconid spores. Don't feel quite right without them. Probably shouldn't have inhaled them all so quickly.
Oh, you jonesin'. You jonesin', ain't ya? Okay, what did Orkira see that? The dormitory key. Well, I don't think we need to steal anything just yet. Let's not just.
Ah, a surface dweller. You find yourself in the cradle of all knowledge relating to the Underdark. The Society of Brilliance. Tell me, what can the Society do for you?
Met an expedition claiming to work for you. She sought a Githyanki egg. I'd like to become a member. I met two researchers in the Underdark, Blurg and Amalum. Well, you know what? We're gonna deal with this. Let's start with the happy, the pleasant interaction.
A wonderful research partnership. I'm sure you'll agree. They are upstairs if you wish to share any theories with them.
Yes. Now let's talk about this person.
Yes. Dear Lady Esther, one of our most reliable contractors. Though unfortunately, this particular request was too much even for her. Once the dust has settled on this whole invading army mess outside the walls, I'll find another contractor. Perhaps they will have more success. Was there anything else? I should really get back to my research.
No, nothing else.
Feel free to explore the lodge. Our knowledge is here for the common good.
Looks like that dwarf is a draconic bloodline sorcerer. Probably? Probably. Also,
the implications of my theory are significant.
I'm a little annoyed that Orkira can't just be like, so, about the person stealing eggs. Let's have a talk. And by talk, I mean I'm gonna talk and you're gonna listen. Alright, and we're gonna go burp. And there you are. Hey, buddy.
It is pleasurable to see you. Your intervention within the cult's underwater complex was a timely one. I am glad my carelessness did not cost the life of Duke Ravengard. That you also saved me was unexpected.
I mean, I tried to save everybody. Would never left you behind. I rather like you. Why are you down there in the first place? Hard for you to reward me from the bottom of the ocean. Your expectations of me are so low. Why were you down? Yeah, why were you down there in the first place?
My meeting with you led me to a most unsettling conclusion. That my kind had begun to exert influence through this cult of the Absolute.
A little bit of both.
Illicit interference would not be conducive to this plane's survival.
That's true.
I sought out other infected individuals to ascertain the truth of my hypothesis. Unfortunately, I strayed too close. I was captured and transported to the prison in which you found me. There, I saw Gortash and his followers inflict cruelties far beyond any I witnessed in the Underdark. I am grateful that you were spared such a merciless fate.
Yeah.
I too feel some.
And we're not going down a romantic thing.
At your presence.
Friends.
Your inclination to generosity is an admirable quality, one I wish to reciprocate. Blurg and I have consulted on the matter of your reward.
I still love that his name is Blurg.
We first thought to ask the denizens of the Underdark for their aid in fighting the cult. Alas, our influence there remains negligible. Instead, we have selected a series of items from the Society's vaults. Given my kind's involvement in creating this evil, it is only right that I do my part in helping you defeat it, or at least improving your odds.
Okay, we got a bag. I'm sure there's cool stuff in the bag, though. What's in the bag? Yes, please. Did I just take it? I think I just took it. That's fine. Okay, yes, we'll take the scroll. Whizbane oil, put your weapon in oil. Targets receive. Yeah, let's give that to Starion. Sunbeam, which is nice. Let's give that to... Give that to Gale, because he doesn't normally have access. Fungal Bamboozler. Okay. I love that name. Love this vaporous decoction to befuddle nearby foes. What does befuddle do? What does befuddle do? Can control its actions and wanders around without direction. Okay, that's not so bad. Come on, stop. Whoops. Let's give that to Halson. He doesn't have very much. And then this will send to camp. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thanks, Chugs Potion. What was that? I'm so bad at that. I really am. Hey, Blurg.
Omeluum tells me I have you to thank for its safe return.
Omeluum.
We know the risks when we go out into the
bad
field,
at saying that name.
but to lose my friend in such a way would have been most disheartening.
Bravery is no bad thing. In fact, your research could be invaluable to my cause. You should stick to reading books. I mean, yeah.
If there's any conclusion to be drawn from this, I think it's that Omeluum and I are safest back in the Underdark. Our research there must continue. We may not be able to fight on the front lines as you do, but we may yet do some good for those who call it home. We'll depart when this absolute army is defeated. I understand you are involved in the matter. I hope our gifts will provide you with some meaningful assistance in fighting the evil Omeluum uncovered. Do let us know how you get on.
Involved is a way to describe it. Have you anything to trade? Sure. Let's look at what he got. I don't think I got anything in wares, but all right. Let's buy. Always buy all the potions of healing. Omeluum. Omeluwu. Omeluwu. What we got here? Universal resist. Yeah, let's take the thing that gives freezing. Battle mage's power. Yep. Camp supplies. Yes, invisibility. Give me full. Camp supplies. Pegasus feather. Just out of nowhere. Here's a Pegasus feather. Bark skin. Okay. Speed unimpeded by difficult terrain. I think some of these were things that I sold him before, which is fine. Oh, animate dead. Chain lightning. I mean, why not? I've got some dimension door, featherfall, vulnerability, misty step, freezing sphere, wall of fire, witch bolt. Okay. Can't be frightened. Yeah. Okay. And then some of this was some of the stuff I sold him before, which is kind of cool that like it remembers that. Okay. Cool. Tight.
Show your escape from the iron.
Okay. Alchemy. Yep. Do the extraction. Glorious vaulting. Invisibility. Let's craft. We always need those. Oh geez, I can make 8 of them now. Let's just make 1. Superior cultivation. Oh, we've got a bunch of those. Battle mage power. I wanted one of those. Resistance. I want one of these. Colossus viciousness. I can't remember what this does. Oh yeah, that like does. Okay, never mind. Fungal web grenade coatings. Oil, Whizbane. And then this is all that stuff. Okay. And then I mean, I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm just gonna hold on to that. I'd like it. Who doesn't have a potion of speed? Because I used up a couple of them doing the whole Iron Throne thing. I think everyone still might have a potion of speed. Oh, you don't have a potion of speed? Halson. Have a potion of speed. And then heroism, battle. Yeah, this was the. Did I want to give this to Gale? No, this is, I want to hold on to that. I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna hold on to that. Oh, invisibility. That. You know what? We'll hold on to that for now because that I might want to just give to somebody. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else he wanted to talk about?
I do not interfere further with events on the surface. I will return to my research.
Interfere?
It has been neglected long enough.
Interfere is an interesting way of putting it. Okay. Anything else? Oh, hey, how about you? Lime leech?
Once I publish my paper proving that it's just hyena mite infections that make gnolls so angry, I'll be famous.
Sure.
Indeed. I find I now have an irrational fear of deep water.
Reminder that your dwarven friends from the Underdark should also have potion ingredients after each long rest if you're wanting to craft things. Yeah, it's not that I want to craft things unless I absolutely have to. It's as long as I've got, you know. It's mostly, hey, oh, you've got stuff to craft? Sure, let me grab anything that could be fun to craft. Is there anything in here? Anybody? I don't think there's anything else going on. I just wanted to talk to him, basically. Let's see. Photo mode. Nope, we're not taking pictures. Let's see. Yes, I was rewarded. Do we want to go for Ansur, or do we want to... Save the Gondians. We're probably going to stop in a little bit because either one of these are going to take way longer than I have, because I was planning on this being a short session anyway, just kind of get back into the swing of things. But I want to set myself up for whatever we're going to do next. And so I think either I want to either I want to go after the worm or save the Gondians. Chat, which do I want to do? I know there's not a lot of people in chat. I got a couple folks in my Moonbeam chat and a couple folks in the Dungeon Scrawlers chat. I'm okay with doing either. So if we go down to the Worm Way, what about the Dragon Quest? That's the Worm Way. So Worm Way would be go wake Ansur. I want to do both of these. So whichever one we do, we're going to do the other. So the appeal of doing the Worm Way is that we kind of were doing Wyll's quest line. Like Wyll's quest line and the saving the Gondians kind of merge in a way. But at this point, going after Ansur also is kind of Wyll's quest line. So we could do this and continue really kind of following Wyll's quest line more so than anything else. Or we could switch on over to going to the Steelwatch Foundry and saving the Gondians. I feel like if we switch to saving the Gondians, the next, we're doing that, and then we're going after Gortash's Netherstone, because that is disabling the Steelwatch. So I feel like it's saving the Gondians, disabling Steelwatch, and then we go back to doing the worm stuff. Or we go after the big dragon, who is an interesting... I'm very interested. There's going to be a moment when we go after this dragon that I'm very interested with how... Not how Orkira will handle it, because I know in the game there's only a certain amount of ways that this can go, but like... Orkira has very specific feelings on dragons in general, and so... Yeah, doesn't saving them force you to deal with Gortash? I don't know what happens to Karlach after that. I don't know if it forces you, but you really kind of should. And what happens to Karlach is just you go deal with Gortash. So yeah, whether you are forced or not, I don't remember, but it makes sense. Disable the Steelwatch, and then you really should just go deal with Gortash, which is not a bad thing. It just means going after the Steelwatch is going to be a longer quest line than doing the Ansur. I feel like since we're just getting back into the swing of things, going after Ansur might make more sense, since I think it's a shorter... I think it's a slightly shorter mission. It's also its own thing, in a way. Like, it's kind of its own little dungeon, which is kind of fun. Yeah, it's its own little dungeon, but you... Yeah, definitely it's... Okay, it's sounding like doing the Worm Way makes the most sense. So, okay. I did see someone while talking to Gortash set up all the black powder and other explosives they had collected throughout the game. Fight went into immediate boom. Yeah. doing stuff like that is silly fun. I mean, I did something kind of similar back in Act 1 with, draw Ragzlin. Not a whole bunch of black powder, but like just set up one black powder smoke barrel right next to Draw Ragzlin when he's doing the whole I'm trying to raise the dead. It's just like, don't mind us, just gonna put black powder barrel right here, and then I'm gonna go over here, and then boom. And if anything, what it helped with is it just dispatched all the goblins around. It was great. Hi, Rumpus Imperator. Welcome on in. Physics were true, then shouldn't have been a building anymore. Right. But it's, it's magic. It's magic. All right, I think we're going to go do Onsor. So in the couple minutes we've got left, let's go find the entrance at Worm Rock Prison. Because we haven't really, done a lot in Worm Rock Prison because we've basically just gone in there and saved What's-Her-Face. So Worm Rock Prison is over here somewhere. Nope. Actually, is it Worm Rock Prison? No, that's Steel Watch Foundry. I think actually it's across. I think it's across the way. Yeah, I think we gotta go. Wait. Right? Because, yeah, that's a flaming fist. Yes, we're venturing forth. Let's gather our party. Yeah, you found out because that one noble lady went, "You suck, you killed your father." Charisma roll. You know what? You know what you're doing. By the way, there's a dragon. Yeah, basically you have that exact same conversation with Floric. Floric shows up after you make the decision with Mizora. You have that conversation. She gives you the book and everything. And that's like the backup if you don't go rescue your dad. And then Dad has that same conversation. And I think that's why I got so confused about everything, because it's kind of a repeated conversation. Hey, Sundry Clunkar, summon the gang. It's right up there with Divinity Original Sin. You could sneak up on bosses and drop 500-pound chest out your inventory, and since it spawned in their space, it would kill them. That's amazing. That's amazing, and I love that. Okay.
Time to press ahead.
There's just a Steel Watcher right there? Oh, God. Okay, hold on a second. This is the fortress. Alright, this is the way we gotta go. There's a Steel Watcher is just like, hey, yo. Oh, jeez.
Never a dull moment.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna fight him. All right then. Is it just he just comes straight at us? Interesting. Okay. All right. I mean, that's fine. All right, I guess we're doing a little bit of fighting before we go searching for stuff. Okay. All right, Wyll. I haven't fought one of these things in a while. You've got resistance. You're vulnerable to lightning. I know you explode. Yeah, you got this failsafe. You explode. You're immune to psychic and you're immune to poison. Okay. Why don't you? Ooh, critical hits. Very nice. Why don't you move back just a little bit? Astarion. What do I want Astarion to do? do you even have like a lightning arrow? That's ice. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be much Astarion can do at the moment, which is fine. Yeah, I don't want him getting into melee. So we're just gonna... Nah. We're gonna back away a little bit. Minsk. This is a chance for me to remember what everybody can do. Hand sleep, speak of true strike. Okay, you still have the Orphic hammer. We still got to get you a better weapon. It's not a bad weapon. Let's hunter's mark this thing. And then can you get up to melee? Alright, we'll get you a bit quick. Let's get you as close as we can.
Heating up.
Let's get you. Can you get up to him? Yeah. I'm not gonna rage just yet with you, because we got a lot. We got a long way to go.
Always this same old song.
Why don't... What do you mean? Oh, you're like, what? What's going on with you? It hit you and you now have a thing. Maimed. Movement speed disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Removed by healing. Oh, geesh. Well, you know what? You know what? Do a druid thing. Do a little bit of healing, because we did take some damage from that. So you're gonna heal. You're gonna heal. Who else got hurt? Let's do Astarion. Did I click on him? Did it? It did. Okay. 3 more targets. Who else got hurt? We got you. Let's get Minsk. Did I get yourself? I got yourself. Can I do Shadowheart twice? Yeah. There we go. And then now I want you. Not enough resources. That's fine. Why don't you back away a little bit? Okay. Yeah, why don't you dash on over? Oh, you're gonna group up like that? Really? Okay, all right. I can respect that. I can respect that.
Nature shall be defended at any cost.
Do I want to immediately... No, you know what I want to do?
Guide my step.
Someone was already counterspelled, which means... Guess what? That was not exactly what I meant, but okay. Zell, why don't you come up here and whack this guy? And whack him again. And whack him again. Yeah, he's immune to... Oh, critical miss. Ouch. He's immune to psychic. I don't want to unleash you.
Let's light them up.
What I want to do, though... All creatures in a line. No. I don't want to hit all creatures in a line. I mean, shocking grasp would be nice. Kind of wish I could call lightning. at this very moment. Hmm. You know what? Let's just keep it simple for now. Not yet. Yeah. Nice. No. Taking away moving out of your reach. Oh, interesting. Oh, they got the... I thought I counterspelled. I thought I counterspelled that guy. Heck of a throwing arm in that guy. It was a spear. Okay. No, let's... You know what? Get your spirit guardians going.
On I go.
Can we get any closer? No, that's fine. Oh, that was interesting. Okay, well now Astarian's gonna get sneak attack, so that's good. Nah, not at him. Oh, okay. And now we're gonna back away.
2 arms! Wait, no. 2 swords!
I need to move my hunter's mark. Well, you know what? Cure wounds on... Oh, no, I can't cure wounds. Yeah, let's dash.
Whose battle cry is too high for your hearing? But you should tremble all the same.
Okay, how far? Yeah, let's get you up here, and then I can... All right, you want to counterspell that? Sure. Yeah, Jaheira's at ground 0, but that's okay. We're gonna be able to move everybody. Why don't you? And yeah,
stalking.
There we go. Let's do... This fire elemental is annoying. That's such Oh, not enough space. Okay. Yeah, she doesn't get them back as quickly. She get the ice storm? Oh, it's gonna hit Minsk. I don't want to do that. It would be funny though. Ah, Minsk can take it. Nice. If I can, because I'm trying to disrupt the concentration of this person. I don't like that I'm right next to this person. And everything I do is fire, which is unfortunate. Against a fire elemental. You know what? Some healing. We could use some healing. Let's do where is she? She's in here somewhere. Yeah, there she is. Should be able to do that. Yeah, let's just give her a little bit of a... Oh, there we go. And... we'll just...
Take care.
Oh, apparently I'm not going to provoke an attack of opportunity. That's fine. Alright, Halsin, you're concentrating on the friggin' thing, aren't you? Well, you're probably not anymore. That's fine. Why don't you... Yes. Nope. 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 Can't do that. Can't do that. How about Thorn Whip?
Every enemy of nature must fall.
Alright. And then stay there or else you're gonna slip. Would you please attack Fire Elemental? Are you gonna do anything when you die? Do you... I don't think you do. Okay. Nice. Oh, you got the immobile thing going on. Okay. You know what? Second wind. And now you're no longer maimed, so you can move. And why don't you firebolt? Everybody's prone. That's fine. Oh, are you... What? Yeah. Go as far as you can. Oh, that's as far as you can go. Oh, that's as far as you can go. Wait, hold on. You can do charging spear things. Yes. Sure. Yay! All the XP. All right. Why don't you?
Don't linger.
I'm not lingering. I'm just... Okay. Why don't you sneak attack that one? Nah. Awesome. And yeah, let's get a little bit closer.
Swallow your battle cries, fiend, and wash them down with steel.
Sure. Who's left? This guy. We have advantage on this guy. Hey, Wyll.
Fleet of foot.
Come on over here. Let's see if she'll counterspell your Eldritch Blast again, because that was funny. Perfect.
Ready for another round?
Always fun when they counterspell a cantrip. Yeah, this poor guy.
Consider my hackles raised.
Sure. I consider your hackles raised.
Into battle.
Yeah, you know what? Hold off. Why don't you fly on in and let's see. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Sure, let's Sacred Flame you.
Whatever may come, I stand ready.
I need you to stop concentrating on the wall of fire. Thank you. And, this guy. Yeah,
I must be without mercy.
Okay. That was not what I was expecting, but sure. Hey, Lizelle. Ooh, you've got movement for days. Come and attack this mage. Yeah, I kind of figured. You don't have enough movement to get there, so that's fine.
I don't fancy their Joneses.
Oh no, they found a way to counter our magic. Karlak, go hit them with their large sword, right? Right? Yeah. Oh. Tara. Shoot. Okay. I mean, it's this guy. Oh yeah, everybody's gonna be.
To glory or glorious death.
No holding back.
You know what? No holding back, but no moving either.
This is gonna feel good.
Yeah. Jaheira, stop doing the thing.
Survival is all that matters.
I mean, there's a little more than survival that matters.
Let us see the battle won.
Hey. Oh, jeesh. Oh, jeesh. Oh, jeesh. Oh, no. Okay. Anyone else see him? Oh, jeesh. Now what? We just got out of battle. All right, who are we fighting now? Oh, we got another one. Oh, we got two. Okay. All right. Well, let's take this one a little more seriously. You attack the Steel Watch are searching for you across the city. Oh, okay. We got to get inside into this thing. This is where we got to go. So this is eventually where we got to go. Let's take out these dudes first. Oh, Let's move up just a little bit.
My move.
Because why not? Nice. Alright, Jaheira, you've got Call Lightning. Alright, I don't want anyone to get too close. So let's keep ourselves at range. No, not yet.
What's it gonna take?
It's gonna take you. Nice. No. Thank you for lining up. I appreciate that. Does Wyll go before this guy? No, he does not. Shoot. Oh, that is... Alright, you know what? No, he can't do that. Elementals. Fire. There we go. Lightning damage.
Over here.
Let's move you up as far as possible. Nah. And then we're gonna bonus action because we don't want to be all in a group. Let's get you over by the door. Raise of fire. Sure. Nice.
Charge! But charge quietly. Enemies about!
I mean, you don't have to charge quietly. Did this guy get skipped? If he did, I'm okay with that. Do you have lightning? I don't think you've got lightning. I could probably wild shape into something with lightning. Water, earth, fire, air. The water did healing. I know he did ice. I can't remember what the air does. All right, we're just gonna get into water form here. Because I know he can do the healing vapors. Which will be useful for the whole you're stuck to the ground thing. Let's put you here. Why don't you do lots of... just shoot him. Oh. He's already gonna explode. Okay, cool. Oh, hi. Hi, everyone. You know what? The last time I did this, it didn't work. Let's try it again. Really? Another counterspell? Oh, I'm so pissed off. Okay, fine. Hey, Gale. I need you to come over here. I need you to lightning bolt that guy. Stealth successful. Stealth? Oh, maybe that Seal Watcher doesn't know we're here. Now I'm unsure what to do. If that one doesn't know we're here. Oh, but that one does. Oh, that's gonna suck. All right, time to start. Well, now this guy knows we're here. Well, I was... Crusader's Mantle. Oh, that's a buff. Okay. Why did I get a chance to counterspell? All right. Things just got super serious. Okay, where are we? We're at the top of the initiative. You're about to explode. Oh, you're reduced movement pinned down. Interesting. That's okay. I've got some options. Because we've got spell slots, and I'm going to take a short rest after this, because y'all decided to make this serious. This is what we're going to do. You. And did I already get you? Yep. And you. Target's out of sight. Target's out of sight. Alright, you know what? You. Yeah, that's right. Failed counterspell. Uh-huh. Take a healing potion, which means we can also move. Okay.
I don't know. I think we have given offense.
Let's... Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay. get ourselves in here. Alright. You should probably rage at this point. Yeah, that hurt the two of them real bad. Okay. Where are you? Where'd you end up?
The dance macabre.
Oh, you're like right next to this person. Okay, well, guess what? You get to stabby stab them. And we're gonna bite them. Because why not? And then we'll stab him again. What can you do? You know what? That's a good idea. Let's get you on in here. Why don't you, just, come on. Thank you. Oof. Nope. No walking away. No walking away from Karlach.
A little help, please.
I'm working on it. Okay. Let's see. I want to do some healing, but if I do healing, I just kind of do it in a radius. Meanwhile, I am kind of next to a bunch of people, so I think it's probably better. Let's grab those two. Nope. Nope, that's Wyll. That's Wyll. We don't want to grab Wyll. Okay. Does dropping concentration and end the water shock, or is that ongoing? That might be ongoing. I don't necessarily want to drop the water shock because it's affecting the Steel Watchers, which is really useful. Let's do it a third time. Elemental warp to there. Okay. Let's get you inside. Who are we provoking from? This person? Alright, fine. We will hit you and kill you. And then we will take you out. And then we will... Lizelle is just a machine. She is just a machine. Okay. Orkira is going to drop some serious healing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was that not 6? Did I not get... Can I not get Minsk? Minsk might be out of range. Okay, get Lizelle then.
Take Hero.
And then... we're gonna do that at 4th level, and we're gonna get... then we're gonna fly here. So we can help our friends. All right, Gale. I could dimension door the two of us out of here. Speed potion or haste and then action surge, then it's just carnage. Yeah, imp in my head. Lizelle is just ridiculous. Okay. Pretty sure... do I not have dimension door? He had a dimension door. Light. Huh. Used a lot of dimensional scrolls on the other water. I did. That's true. That's true. I might have. All right. Well, I'm gonna Misty Step here. If I lightning there, that's gonna be bad. Where was that polymorph? because the fire elemental is before Shadowheart, and I don't usually go for polymorph. Well, let's give it a try. Okay, yeah, you gotta very quickly go away. Okay, Shadowheart. You have Dimension Door. There's no one right next to you. Can I get in here? I've got no target to teleport. That's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna get you out of there. That's fine. Actually, instead of using a healing word, we're gonna use... Ah, wow. A big healing potion that did very little. Okay. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Guess what?
The straight path.
If you're gonna do that... We're gonna come over and we're just gonna whack you.
Victor's path.
Okay. Can't use reactions slowed. That's okay. Are you still concentrating on slowed? You might be. Bonus action you've already cast spell can be countered? Yeah, because of the way Call Lightning kind of works. Because you're... I think it's because of the way it works, but you still get to hold on to the spell. So, I'm not mad at it. You don't... She's still concentrating on Call Lightning, so I'm not mad at it. I'm not using reaction. I'm just... Nope, there's no other target. We're just getting you... in... here.
Put him up.
Okay, I need you to come over here and hit this guy. Hit this guy again. And that's out.
Have some courage.
Okay, Astarion. Let's get inside just a little bit, and I need you to sneak attack this mage here. Yeah. There we go. I believe, yep, that one went away, and that mage was causing all sorts of problems, so much better. And we're gonna come over here. With our offhand, we're just gonna... And with our offhand, we're just gonna bunk you again.
Weep if you wish. Minsk will not judge.
I don't know if there's anything for you to do, Minsk. Because you still don't have a ranged weapon. Okay. Oh, well, now. Nope. Okay, well, that was interesting. Okay, let us... Nope, no, where's the elemental warp to, like, here? Nope, I need to move... Oh, you're still immobile. Okay. You know what? It's fine. I'm healing my friends.
Time to strike.
Oh, we need to push him out the door. Sweeping attack. Can we disarm him? Nice. Can we trip him? He's immune to prone. We cannot. That is fine. Let's action surge. Probably, no, he's immune to psychic, so we're just gonna keep on whacking him. And again. And again. And now we're gonna move.
Time to push my luck again.
Okay. We just need to take care of... How much water is on this ground? Jeesh. This guy is actually pretty close to exploding, so let's... And then we're going to fly... here. I'm just gonna close these doors. Just to try to help not have more stuff up here.
Victory is assured.
I wouldn't say assured. We're gonna drink a potion. And we're gonna firebolt this guy. And you know what? We'll stay here. Alright, why don't you drink a potion? And come over here. Yep, I need you to get up. Come over here.
No better moment. Bring me into battle.
I'm actually going to bring you out of battle. How about that?
My forever pal.
Let us... Where's my disengage? Go. Shove, dip, jump. Disengage. Why don't you... Why don't you do your roguey thing and GTFO?
You point, I punch.
No, I need you to move, Mince. There we go.
Feel the backhand of justice.
Feel the front end of justice.
Light on my feet.
Okay, let's make sure. Let's get everybody inside before.
I've got a long road ahead.
Everybody inside. Close the doors.
See.
Save. I was not expecting to have to get into that many fights, but you know what? What happens? That was a lot of fights. Okay, let's
open up.
Do a little bit of searching. Yeah, we'll take you. Sure, we'll take you. What else do we got here? I gotta remember how to... I don't think the Steel Watchers actually have anything on them. Oh, nope, close the door, close the door. I will take the Enriched Infernal Iron, actually. That's probably something... Sure. I'll take your chest key. That's kind of sad, but still. Flaming Fist new recruit booklet. That's also kind of sad. Okay, let's all come in here. And let's all take a short rest.
Nice little nap.
I mean, sort of. Sort of a nice little nap. There we go. No more pursuit protocol. You should have... Everybody should be okay. We've taken the short rest. Okay. Oh, well. This is probably not where we needed to go. I can't fast travel from this area. That's fine. So my guess is we probably need to go into that door? I guess? Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to save. And now that we're no longer being pursued and we've short rested on a dragon hunt. There we go. We were going to stop shortly, and instead we went the full 2 hours, and that's okay. That is totally okay. But yeah, I think we'll stop here, and next time we get together, we will go around the corner and probably be pursued by more Steel Watchers and go find a dragon. Or try to go find a dragon, anyway. Yeah, for those of you who are interested in more Baldur's Gate 3, let me get this up here. For those of you interested in more Baldur's Gate 3, I am in an actual play on Fridays on the Crit Hit Chronicles channel, where, see that Dragonborn up there? I'm playing a Dragonborn ranger/rogue named Udazash, who is from the Feywild, who is completely different in Orkira and is a problem child. Is completely a problem child. It is a spiritual successor to the events in Baldur's Gate 3, so if you'd like to see some of the stuff that we do after these events and some of the ridiculous things we get up to, which include the Cult of Tiamat and werewolves and all sorts of fun. Yeah, that's on Fridays. If you join us this Friday, we will be playing on July 4th because, you know, why not play some D&D on July 4th? We're in the middle of a fight. We literally are in the middle of a fight. We've banished a massive mutated boss monster werewolf, and he's going to be coming back in 5 rounds. And so we've got a little time to prepare. So come on by for that. Also, where is the thing? There we go. Usually in an hour, we would have Players in Book, which we're not going to have an episode this week. We're going to have a bonus action where we're going to be chatting away. And depending on who's on this week's episode, there might be some art to show off. So yeah, come on by for that. And you can always go to our YouTube channel to catch up on previous episodes because we are in the middle of Feywild shenanigans and trying to escape into a blockade to be able to go free a whole people from a oppressive regime. Life and art, that kind of thing. Anyway, Thank you to everybody for coming on by, to everybody in the Moonbeam chat, and everybody on the Dungeon Scrawlers channel. Thank you for stopping on by. Hey, Brit1980, thanks for stopping on by just as we were ending. Sorry. Thanks to everybody on the Dungeon Scrawlers channel for letting me once again take over your channel for a couple of hours so that I could play this awesome game. And we will see you next encounter. Bye.